You're still not able to get in? Let's try this. Oops. And it might be because it through Hangouts as opposed to through Webinar Jam. See if you get another. Oops. Oh, wait, okay, I just found the enter room. All right, now it might actually, the other thing might work too. Oops. Yeah, I think if you go to the original link I sent you, it should work now. Huh? What if you do refresh? What if you do refresh anyway? I entered the room. I'm actually seeing the Webinar Jam interface. It shows that you're there as an attendee. Golly, and it's showing broadcast going. That is so weird because it shows you're logged in. It shows I'm on. I just converted you into a presenter.
Okay.
Ah.
I'm going to hang up.
Okay.
Jeez, that didn't take too long, huh?
Boy, the getting everything on early is so important.
Phew. You know, I was watching that screen and suddenly the Hangout logo came up, and I just clicked that, and then it's opened. Weird. Okay.
Not having huge confidence in this tool, though I have a friend who uses it, and I see other people that are using it just fine, but
yeah,
not building my confidence.
It's destroying mine. Let's. Why don't we take a look at the PowerPoint?
Okay. Do you want? I'll do this. Let's see. Oops. Do you want me to share it from my screen, or?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, I don't mind at all. Share screen. Yes, here we go. Share.
Good.
Why teams fail so miserably and what you can do about it today.
That's another one.
Like it.
Yeah. See, I'm getting feedback on my end. Can you turn your volume down a little bit?
How's that?
1, 2, 3.
Hello. Testing. Sibilance.
Yeah, I'm hearing my voice on your end.
Oh, weird. I turned my phone off. I could talk softer. Okay. Well.
You have a headset?
Not for my computer.
Okay. If you turn the volume down a little bit more.
I turned it way down. Just enough so I can barely hear you.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's better.
All right, let's see. Who are we to help?
What I think is bullet point 3 is really powerful.
I agree. I like that idea.
Yeah. So in essence, what we could do is something like, between the two of us, we have over 30 years of experience working with teams in different settings, blah, 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 blah. Experience in what are some of our industry experience? So healthcare, high tech, manufacturing, county government. Or even just government. Yeah, just government, I think is fine. That's fine. That establishes our credibility right there. Also, I've for 8 years, 7, 8 years, I can't remember how long, but I taught a class at PSU, the Professional Development Center, on group process and group dynamics. Strategic team building.
I need to have my volume up a little bit more to see that. What did you say?
I've taught a class at PSU in the Professional Development Center for 7 years on strategic team work. No, I'll tweak.
Yeah, but I'm just capture some of our ideas, right, at the underneath, and
I think it's a good idea to have a picture of both of us on this slide.
Yeah, and then what's your do you have formal degree stuff?
I do. Mm-hmm.
What's that?
MSW.
Hopeful approach says something about this, right? Everything from consulting,
Oh yeah.
coaching, training.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
That looks good.
It gives us some ideas to build on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that. Yay.
I like this. This is an exercise to get people involved.
Yeah. And we could even have like start off with something that was on our list, right? Where we each have something that was on our list of a best team, which like for me might be had fun while getting work done.
Yeah.
I think that's important. What would be something you put on there, you think, for a best team?
Engaging, exciting, challenging.
Worst. Let's see.
Dread going.
Huh?
Dread attending.
Dreaded coming to work. Is that kind of it?
It was more.
Components that made it to great, made it work. I'm bad. Dreaded.
No commitment from team members.
The team leaders.
It was everybody.
Uh-huh. Oh man.
Yeah, that's a big one.
All right. Well, we could tweak those, but it gets us sort of an idea, right? Let's see.
How long do you give people to do this?
I don't know. 3 minutes? 2 minutes?
Maybe we could test that as a group when we do the beta.
I'll worry about that later. I like to do X's and thumbs up, but I'm not worry about that now. Come on. The computer's a little slow on here.
This is from from Blanchard, Why Teams Fail, and they'll talk to you about it. Oh, I switched to bullet points.
Okay.
Because I think it'd be fun. To ask people if they've been pretty impressed. A lot of people heard it, or they've got a copy.
Yeah. So, what can you do?
Were you thinking of questions to add here that a team leader could ask?
I'm thinking of like two prescriptive things that they can do as a leader that build trust. So, that are easily within their control. So, what we aren't doing yet is, so somehow here though we have to, the video will summarize the model, right? Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Leadership actions. Okay, so build trust. And if we remember that it's vulnerability based, right? Let's see. We could put a couple ideas here and then pick which ones we want to do, right? One is themselves, they can model being open to feedback.
What kind of feedback?
Any feedback, right? Including critical.
Yeah, I think it'd be helpful.
I mean, we can talk about like what can we do more, less, or differently, what worked well, what, you know.
One of the things I'm thinking is defining the two components that Sony talks about in terms of trust, predictive trust and trust.
Do you have a, because a lot of those components are about admit being wrong, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Admit being wrong, or those kinds of things. I mean, some of the components of the vulnerability trust is that it's okay to admit being wrong. It's okay to ask for help. So the leader has to model some of those behaviors.
Yeah. Now,
maybe it's about modeling vulnerability. For example, if you're wrong, admit you're wrong. You know, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do we need to define vulnerability trust as Lindsay talks about it?
Well, the video, we'll see how the video, I'm guessing that we'll have to double check what the video actually explains. But let's say that we get to this, to build trust, and we say, so if if we recall what it said in the video, trust is defined as vulnerability-based trust, meaning it's okay for people to blah, 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 blah. They don't have to be perfect and protect their egos. They don't have to, cover their rear ends to when a mistake is made or when they don't have all the answers. I mean, we can restate what the restate. Oops, defo motion. Huh. And it's possible that we can also possibly, I don't know what the timing is going to be, but like if other ideas come up as we're sharing this, enter it in the chat box, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But what we're giving is like two that we think are some of the most, maybe the high value ones for people to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there might be others. Of course, we'd have to explain what we mean by these. We don't want to put too much. Even the first one is too much text, but.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's the word for like high reaction, high traction, high impact?
High impact, yeah. High impact, yeah. It almost worth considering Len Sony's, I don't think the video that he talks about vulnerability trust. But I don't know.
Are you suggesting? I think you cut out a little bit there. Were you suggesting that we possibly show that other video?
I don't know if we can do that because it's really part of the program.
Yeah.
We could be off the line if we did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we could just refer to what he describes. Okay. Good. Where's the spell checker here?
It'll come up like my keyboard's sort of lagging behind.
Yeah.
I'm typing faster, so then some of the keys are sort of sticking, and so whoa, weird. That's weird. What just happened? I don't want to paste.
Oh.
Come on. Okay. What would we put here is two things easy things leaders could do.
Okay. Do we need to show the pyramid?
I don't know. We're going so fast. We could possibly.
Part of the reason I asked that is the triangle is down there in the corner, the right-hand corner, the 5 behaviors. Somebody might say, well, what are all these behaviors? We're not covering all of them in this.
Say that again.
We're not covering all 5 behaviors in the webinar.
We aren't? I thought we were.
I thought it just stopped at accountability.
Oh, could be that we just didn't put a slide in.
But it might be helpful just to have the pyramid just by itself with the labels on each of the levels as a starting point. We'll start first at trust and then we'll work out.
Okay. Kind of a show you are here.
And I'd be glad to add that.
So what would we say leader actions that they can do for productive conflict? I mean, they're easy to do is.
Oh, gosh.
Ask. What other ideas come to mind? I mean, could be, right?
Yeah.
Or what are we missing or not thinking of, right? So it's kind of like encourage critical thinking in a safe way.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this doing this? This is just driving me crazy. There you go.
Oh, it'd be good to pull a couple of the healthy and unhealthy behaviors out of the what's it? The circle. Remember the circle? Which is a good model. Conflict continuum. Remember he used that in the video?
What's that again?
The conflict continuum, showing that.
So you're thinking of showing the video?
No, just the conflict continuum. Just drawing it.
Oh, yeah.
That to me is really powerful.
As a leadership thing, they could even show that, you mean? Or show that as part of the presentation?
Just showing as part of the presentation. Let's see.
I don't know the right term. We could even do a quick poll. Show where on the continuum.
Yeah, that's
you think your team is.
Yeah, there's no slide. I just looked at PowerPoint slides for that. And there is a slide that shows the continuum, the continuum.
It would be easy to make.
Mm-hmm. The other thing is the conflict map. There's that shows the circle with the disc slices that has a ring called healthy behavior during conflict, and then an outer ring healthy behavior during conflict.
Yeah.
And we take one or two of those. Here's an example of what healthy behavior during conflict looks like. I just got a text from Michael. He's already out running. That guy.
He couldn't wait for you, huh?
He says, I'm out the door. Later.
Well, but remember this. So, like, we introduced the model, but what we're doing is saying, what are up, 2 or 3 things you as a leader can do that encourages it. We say, so productive conflict is one of the elements of a cohesive team. So just 1 or 2 relatively easy things that they can do. Mm-hmm. Right, that are within their control. So I don't know that we want to we don't want to throw too much content at them.
Okay.
But if there's, if does one of those behaviors, is that one of your things you're suggesting as an action the leader can do?
Well, I was just thinking to give them an example of what healthy and unhealthy behavior looks like in conflict.
Oh, that could be.
Or we could ask, what's an example of what healthy would look like?
We could actually kind of plug in a couple of those underneath the continuum picture, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I just put 2 possible leadership steps, right? They can do this.
Okay. What's an example of a team norm?
Explain thinking behind what we say.
Mm-hmm.
Question the idea, not the person.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Not the person's character traits, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what it should really be.
You jerk.
Ask group, what other team norms have you used or do you use?
I'm going to get you a new computer.
Do you have a team norm that you like for this kind of thing?
I do.
What do you want to put on there?
Give the other person a chance to finish their question or statement.
Finish their what?
Finish their statement or question without interrupting.
Mm-hmm. Good. Seek to understand before responding.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
After responding, I guess. That's gives them some ideas. I'm going to save. Commitment.
Okay.
Redefine commitment. And maybe why it's important, right? Or teams without commitment have that stuff. What do you think? What are two good leadership actions here?
Buy-in and clarity.
What?
Two key factors of commitment: buy-in and clarity.
So clarity is ensure clarity. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Now, but it's like, how do they do that, right? So
That's
clarity is kind of like be clear about purpose, goals, roles, expectations, right? So one way to achieve buy-in is do the first step, right?
Yeah. I think this is going to bring the question up about, is buy-in, everybody agree? Is that what you mean when you say buy-in?
Consensus. I mean, something I actually like kind of commitment checks. Like having people show where they are. This is too much words on there. For a decision.
That's a
and we could put an example on the screen, you know, what that might be. But I think that's a really nice way to show commitment. They don't have to necessarily get to consensus, but then the leader needs to know how much extra discussion is needed, right?
Right. Yeah. This could be a polling question.
Say more.
Are you committed to commitment?
Are you committed?
Think of your team right now. How committed are you to this team? Is this a 1 to 10 scale, or 1 to 5, 1 to 7?
One to 5 is easier.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Accountability. This is the team members hold each other accountable, right?
And do you remember the question on the test about this one?
Question?
On the final exam.
I don't remember the question. I did copy all the questions, but I don't remember what the question was.
Which of the 5 behaviors is the most difficult? Board. I can't remember. There's something about data that comes up in the data that's the most difficult. Hey, how'd you do on the final exam?
So one, the leader has to model holding people accountable. I don't know, they could, I just throwing something up here. Could provide training on how to give and receive feedback.
Yeah.
It could build check-ins, like status check-ins, right? During meetings or via an email report process.
Well, I remember one of the things that is being willing to call other members out.
Right, and it's not, hey, loser,
Mm-hmm.
but where are you on, right?
Started.
Should I go on?
Yeah.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, results. That's the last one, right?
Yep. Have
So
a
let's-
dashboard. There's
We could do a
dashboard.
poll here too, right?
I'm sorry.
We could do a poll here.
Mm-hmm. What?
Maybe like a dashboard or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it could be, yes, we've talked about it but never implemented. No. One. Make results visible and frequently talked about, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One of the other thing they can do is focus on the most important ones, right?
Yeah, and they'd have to probably prioritize what it is.
What did you say?
And prioritize which one it would be.
Add to the list. I don't know. Just throwing some stuff up there.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess another possible one is that they link their results to the organization's results, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're strategic, not just willy-nilly.
Sometimes people do that whole red, yellow, green, right? Where are we on track?
Yeah.
Oh, the other piece, and we can narrow. We don't want to give them everything, but they can have team rewards versus only individual rewards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is that good? We wouldn't give them all of them, I don't think, but how serious is it? Yeah, it kind of gets to our conversation before, right? This would be really nice. I don't know, again, the time thing is, but we could ask people, what team building efforts have you tried in the past that didn't work?
Mm-hmm. Are you thinking of asking that up front?
Maybe. But I also but because it's a chat box, it doesn't let us ask why. Why do you think it didn't work?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe not, but.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, I'm going to take
What
that
about
out.
this? What about having the FAQ as the takeaway? And some of these questions in the FAQ. And as far as the call to action, we could say that we'll do a follow-up phone follow-up to talk about what people identify on the FAQ or questions they have about the question. Yeah, I like that.
All right, so we had this. I kind of like this idea.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of links to the where to go next. This is sort of the call to action, really, right?
Yes. Yes.
Drawing. Yay. Okay. I think we did a lot there.
It's a lot. And what I'm concerned about is that it's a lot and it could end up generating a lot of questions.
Well, it's good if it generates questions, don't you think?
Yeah, but I just want to be careful they don't end up taking everything in a different direction. In other words, somebody objects to vulnerabilities. I can't do that in my company. That would put my job on the line, so I can't even go there.
Right. So, but how we structure it is really important. So, like, we don't have to have the chat box open to everyone, for example. We can read back what people are saying in the chat box.
Mm-hmm.
We can't have it's difficult to have a conversation with people. So I think that the questions, like encouraging those kinds of questions, it could even be, well, we're sure that this is this has probably raised some questions for you around, can we really be vulnerable or blah, blah, blah. And so that could be part of our call to action. So we encourage you, to follow up with us for this free consultation, whatever, right?
Okay.
Let's also say, why is this? Heat. And some of their questions will be answered in the FAQ, right?
Yes.
Cool. Well, why don't I start at least pulling the framework of the FAQ document together based on some of the other stuff that's in, like the dealer resources or partner resources, but we can both add to that.
Mm-hmm.
Make it good. Failure rate, 60%. Whoo! I somehow missed that slide. That's awesome.
I actually thought it'd be higher.
Well, I mean, 6 out of 10 teams fail. But of course, I mean, I don't know what's really failure.
That's a good question.
All right. Should I just stop sharing now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me save as.
I'm going to take a run at FAQs also, and let's then we could just compare what we have and pool combine.
Okay. You worried? I worry a little bit about duplicating work, but
Okay.
But if you'd rather start it, do you want to start it first?
Yeah, I'm going to use the one that was in the partner resource as a starting point. I think you'd mentioned it. I think we're ready to run this by the consulting group and just get them to be the audience.
You think you and I should do like practice giving the presentation first?
That would probably be a good idea. Well, you do this or do I do that?
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I think we got to really make sure webinar jams. Okay, we don't have to spend. You really do want the legwork on that. It's been 15 minutes trying to get it up and rolling. I'm worried about people who are coming online and thinking what I ran into.
Yeah.
Okay. Say, how did you do on the funnel exam?
Oh, I did pretty good. I forget if it was like 96 or 94%.
Good.
There were 2 questions I partially missed, I guess. So. How about you?
I got 98. That's one of them I think I want to dispute.
You want to dispute?
Yeah, because I think they said it was wrong, and I thought it was right. But hey, I mean, at this point, it's just I'm not that high that I'm gonna go make a dispute that.
I don't care enough to dispute it. I passed this, and it wasn't that I got it wrong. It's that I, like when there were multiple things to choose, there was like one I didn't choose, so it's like, okay.
Yeah. When do we get the official letter of that we're accredited facilitators? I haven't seen anything about that. Have you?
No, I don't know. I imagine it's probably at least a week.
Yeah. Okay.
They might wait until everyone has gone through it. It sounds like a couple people had to maybe postpone their going through it or make some special arrangements. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No. Should we look at our calendar?
Yeah. Let's see. Want to say Wednesday? Same time?
Yeah, 1 o'clock Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be for practicing our 1 through?
Yeah. But we probably should both be presenters in that case.
Let's do that one, practicing being in the same room together. Are you all right with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
And do you want to do it at your house?
Is there room in your office for me to be there?
There is.
I'll come over
And
to
you
your
know,
place.
I'll even put the dogs in daycare that day just to make sure that they're out of there.
Where do they hang out when you're on calls like this?
Well, they're like Rufus is asleep in my office and Zeke is probably on the bed. But like if someone walks by, Rufus will be like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," and the whole thing of introducing Rufus to you can sometimes be a little anxiety causing for him and for the person I'm introducing him to. So
Yeah. It probably would work better that way. My wife is allergic to cats and dogs, so that's why we have no animals in our house.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 2 dogs, 3 cats, 3 chickens. I wish we didn't have chickens.
Okay.
Webinar run through Denise's house. So this is just though, Rick, you and I would be practicing going through it, correct?
Right. Yeah. And we should
Okay.
time it also.
Huh?
Time it.
Yeah. And I'm blocking out 1 to 2:30.
Perfect. That's what I did too.
Tell me your address.
5527
Oops. Five, 27, you say?
Southeast Yamhill.
Got it.
I would take 60th. Oops. There we go. I also just sent it to you.
Okay, fine.
Just in case.
2, 3, 15.
Do we want to just pretty much alternate the slides or the topics?
I'm sorry, say again?
When we, kind of in terms of dividing who's the lead on the topic, do we want to pretty much just alternate?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, both do the welcoming piece and introduce each other, but then I think that makes sense. And then we can see kind of how do we flow back and forth with our commentary or banter or whatever. Okay.
Good. All right, got it on the calendar.
Excellent.
And I'll have a draft FAQ to you before Wednesday next week.
Okay, and then like next week, I'm just in town through Wednesday, and then I'm out of town Thursday through Sunday. So I wouldn't work on it over the weekend.
Okay. Is that next Wednesday through Sunday? You're out?
Thursday through Sunday, I'm out. So Wednesday's a good day for it.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking if I send it ahead of time, then we could also. Well, we could do this one. We could do.
Yeah,
comments.
and again, you don't have to send it to me. Just put it in the Dropbox.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Good.
All right, excellent.
Anything else we need to take care of, or is that it?
I think that's good for now.
Yeah. I'm ready for a ride.
Have a good one. See if you can find your buddy there.
I can't believe 2 o'clock he's out the door. Man. All right.
All righty, Larry.
Take care.
Bye.